Evening YouTube, hope everyone's good. So just finished watching Ghost Live, which has been made private immediately as expected. Now obviously people will have took their recordings here and there. It started out a bit shit, to be honest, but yeah, it got a bit more lively. Brian jumped on, Bops jumped on, both put quite good things to Ghost or whatever. Now I think the best question that was asked tonight, which was non-offensive, not racist, not related to race whatsoever, was Bops' question of Muhammad splitting the moon. Now that to me should have been a very easy question for Ghost to answer. Now the fact that he didn't want to answer, I think we all drawn our own conclusions. Now straight after that, Ghost has moved to trying to make Bops a racist just because he couldn't answer the question. You got to think it's a non-offensive question. It's just one of them, innit? How strong is your belief? Do you believe even the wacky shit or whatever? Because Ghost couldn't answer that, he wanted to make Bops a racist or whatever. He's misquoted him, rewound it, still misquoted him, just to try and paint him with a brush. Oh, you know, Bops is a racist, blah blah blah. Rather than say, oh, you know, I don't really want to answer that question for X, Y, or Z reason or whatever. He's just done a Jupiter and get the label gun out or whatever. Now I have noticed quite a lot. None of either party will like this, but I have actually noticed a lot of similarities between Ghost and Jupiter as of late. It's one of them, innit? Once you realise that somebody's willing to lie, you think, well, how many other times have you lied? Do you know what I mean? Like with Jupiter now, it's just expected that whatever she's talking about or whatever is probably a lie. She's been caught out on that many or whatever. Now, it was only, maybe a month ago, somewhere around there, that Ghost told his original lie. He said that he didn't justify terrorism in the UK off the back of foreign policy or whatever. He denied it many times since or whatever. Now I believed, because I asked Wendy at the time or whatever. So background information: myself and Wendy was on Ghost panel. At the time we was tag teaming him a little bit or whatever, during which Ghost got a little triggered and whatnot and came out with that he justifies terrorism in the UK due to foreign policy. Now to me, he knew he'd fucked up on that straight away, because obviously he'd made it private. He has denied it since and then tried remixing it. Now when I asked Wendy, you know, are you recording this or whatever, she said she was, and then afterwards it seemed like she hadn't. Now to be fair, Wendy's been a bit crafty with that. She's let him keep trying the remixes and outright denying it and whatever, and then she's gone, oh actually I have recorded it or whatever and put it out. Credit where due. Credit where due. Patience pays off, do you know what I mean? Now I'll try and find that video. It's on Wendy's shorts or whatever. I'll try and find it. I'll put that link to this video. and you can check it out for yourself in Ghost. I'll tag you in this or whatever, and then you've got the evidence. You can have a look over it, you can make a comment. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Now, like I say, when you spotting similarities between Ghost and Jupiter, it's one of them, innit? Who the two main contenders on YouTube to get the label gun out as soon as they can't win an argument or whatever. It's Jupiter and it's Ghost. So I don't know, bit of a mad one, isn't it? Maybe that's why they hate each other that much, because they're quite similar in ways or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, mad. Now I know Jupiter's probably watching, because there's a few suspicious big fans of Jupiter on the comment section tonight, which was probably Jupiter herself or whatever. Now, Ghost actually played the video, the blackmail video, that Jupiter avoided. So Jupiter has gone through a very short live that Easy did and made it into 4 hours trying to remix the shit out of it. And when it's come to the point where Easy played the blackmail video, it's only a short video, about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, something. She's like panicked and then started playing shit from years ago or whatever, rather than finish the last couple of minutes of quite a short live stream anyway. She definitely didn't want that one playing or being heard by her audience or whatever, because it clearly shows the blackmail that's gone on and the shit that Jupiter has held over her and is manipulated by. Now, Brian said quite a lot tonight around that situation and whatever. Brian admitted that, yeah, Jupiter's quite racist or whatever. Admitted quite a lot around the spice incident or whatever. And yeah, quite interesting to see unfold or whatever. I think, to be honest, Brian had actually forgot about that conversation when I showed it Easy, when he played it on his live the other day or whatever. He forgot about it. So it kind of is the case, isn't it? Some people do have a short memory and kind of like have forgotten certain things that they've said or whatever along the way. Easily done, isn't it? But yeah, so like I say, I'll put a link to Wendy's video on there. I would put a link to Ghost, but that's definitely being made private seconds after it finished. But yeah, Ghost was definitely trying to pull a win out of it, and it was just you could hear it in his voice. You knew full well there was no win tonight. Ghost got absolutely slaughtered by Bops, and Bops was just kind of having a laugh with it and was just being, do you know what I mean, respectful. I've never actually heard Bops not be kind of like that or whatever. He's kind of like, do you know what I mean? He can have a laugh about things, more banter than anything. But I've never seen like disrespect or whatever for no good reason or something. Do you know what I mean? And it was kept clean tonight. It was pretty shocking to see Ghost do a Jupiter and then go, oh well, I can't answer that question, so what I'm going to do is get the label gun out. To me, that was mad to watch unfold. If someone would have told me about it rather than me watching it with my own eyes, I would have thought, nah, I can't see that or whatever. It's mad. Like I say, the similarities just keep coming out or whatever between Ghost and Jupiter. I think even Brian kept it pretty clean tonight, to be fair. I know they ended up having an arrangement to fucking have it out or whatever, and I don't know why Ghost would have done it that way. I'm not going to spell it out because obviously whatever, but people make recordings, do you know what I mean? When you go down that route, it's a social service fucking problem or whatever. Again, another trait that Jupiter does or whatever. It amounts to negligence, and that's how fucking social service would look at that or whatever. I think that was a bad move. I did try warning you in the comments, Ghost. That would be a silly thing to do, but yeah, we all make our own fucking choices, I guess, or whatever. It's just the road you don't need to go down. There's nothing wrong with two grown men meeting each other somewhere. Do you know what I mean? But you don't need to go to silly lengths of inviting it to... I'm not going to spell it out, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, quite entertaining, to be fair. I thought it started off shit, just a hate Tommy fest, blah, blah, blah. I'd already missed so much of it, and I just kind of skimmed through it. It's just a Tommy fest, and I thought, probably won't bother listening to it. But then, obviously, certain people jump on and whatever, and you think, alright, okay, I'll listen for a bit more. And to be fair, it was a good show. I don't think it was one of Ghost's favourite moments he'll fucking remember or bother to put back out or whatever. You just take certain clips from it. This is how you know it's like, do you know what I mean, a bit wonky or whatever. I guarantee you, you will just get little clips taken out of context or whatever, and they'll get put forward. And at that point, you know there's an agenda in place. Do you know what I mean? Right, enjoy the weekend, look after each other, stay safe, and I'll put a link to the blackmail vid on as well, just because obviously Jupiter's tried to avoid it on easies, and people can't watch it from Ghost because he would have made that private by now. So yeah, right, enjoy, look after each other, stay safe.